many and Alaska Native communities that have no roads and no air service during violent storms. I'm Lisa DeMoyer.
Well, this was certainly not part of the tour. A tram operated by Universal Studios in Hollywood crashed, leaving 15 people with various injuries, all of which were non-life-threatening. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department says the collision, which happened on the site's back lot when the vehicle struck a guardrail, caused people to fall out when it tilted. A team from the California Highway Patrol was called in to assist. They determined the accident was not due to a mechanical failure. An investigation into what caused the mishap is underway. America in the Morning continues. Tesla has posted new pricing for its EVs and its self-driving software amid a 10% global workforce layoff. Here's Chuck Palm with that in today's Tech Report.
Tesla has announced major price cuts in Germany, China, and the United States as it grapples with falling sales and intensifying price wars. Tesla reported this month that global vehicle deliveries in the first quarter fell for the first time in nearly 4 years. Tesla cut the starting price and revamped the Model 3 in China, lowering the price by 14,000 Chinese yuan, or $1,900.33. In Germany, the Model 3 rear-wheel drive was lowered to $43,600, where it has remained since February. In addition, Model Y, X, and S were lowered by $2,000, and on Saturday, Tesla announced that the full self-driver assisted software from $12,000 to $8,000 in the United States. All this amidst a 10% global workforce layoff and an announcement on April 5th that Tesla had scrapped cheaper EVs in favor of robo-taxis. Musk posted on X later that day that Reuters is lying. For more tech news, visit allthetoptech.tech. I'm Chuck Palm.
Monday Sports is in with our Robert Workman.
NBA Sunday 4 first-round playoff series got underway. The Celtics went wire-to-wire, turning down the Heat 114-94. Jason Tatum with a triple-double.
It was real simple. Just making the right play. And we talk about all the time not getting bored with making the right play, finding the mismatch, drawing two, and surround yourself with shooters.
Miami was without the injured Jimmy Butler. Bucks, no Giannis Antetokounmpo, no problem. They pounded the Pacers, leading by as many as 30. And Lillard scored 35 in the first half. Clippers sailed past the Mavericks. The only close call, the Thunder tipped the Pelicans 94-92. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with 28, including the go-ahead basket in the final minute. 3 game twos tonight. All 8 game ones went to the home team over the weekend. Same vibe on the ice as all 6 NHL playoff series began with wins for the good guys. Jets held on for a wild 7-6 victory over the Avalanche. Canucks scored 3 in the third to clip the Predators. Panthers got 2 in the third to edge the Lightning. And the Rangers ripped the Capitals. Tonight, game 2 in the East for the Islanders at the Hurricanes, as well as the Maple Leafs at the Bruins. And 2 West Series openers, the Kings at the Oilers, and the defending champion Golden Knights at the top-seeded Stars. Baseball, the Dodgers drubbed the Mets 10-0. Tyler Glasnow allowed 7 hits and fanned 10 in 8 innings. Shohei Ohtani hit his 176th home run, moving him past Hideki Matsui into first among Japanese-born players. Reds whitewashed the Angels, the bullpen stepping up after Frankie Montas was hit by a liner with 2 out in the first inning. Brewers blanked the Cardinals, 4 Milwaukee Arms scattered 6 hits. Nationals wiped out the Astros, Mitchell Parker and the Parallels with a 4-hitter. Orioles shut out the Royals, a 5-hitter for Cole Irvin and the Grills. Guardians swept out the A's, giving them the best record in the majors at 16-6 and their best start since 1999. Red Sox buried the Pirates. Pittsburgh has dropped 6 straight. Phillies wiped out the White Sox for their 6th win in a row. Wins for the Rangers and Diamondbacks, Tigers and Padres, Yankees and Marlins, plus the Mariners and Rockies split a pair. That's Monday Sports.
Thank you, Robert. It's 7 before the hour. When we return on America in the Morning, anti-Semitic violence grows on our nation's college campuses. Passover begins tonight. Closer look when America in the Morning continues after these messages.
It's easy to think all money managers are pretty much the same, but at Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Different how? You sell high commission investment products, right?
No, Fisher Investments doesn't sell any commission-based investment products.
Well, you must earn commissions on trades.
Nope, never at Fisher. We're a fiduciary, obligated to act in our client's best interest. It's the highest standard of care for a financial advisor.
How do you know what's in their best interest?
We get to know our clients and then tailor a portfolio based on their goals and needs.
But you probably sneak in some hidden and layered fees.
No, we have one transparent management fee, structured so we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, you really do look out for your clients.
That's because our top priority is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement. It might be why most of our clients come from other money managers. Visit FisherInvestments.com to find out why investors like you have switched to us. Fisher Investments, clearly different money management.
Investments and securities involve the risk of loss.
Sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate. Why make things harder than they need to be? There's a better way to save time and money. Visit Allstate.com or call for a quote today.
I got smart about mortgages, smart about college.
When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org, a free online resource from the nonprofit National Endowment for Financial Education. Smartaboutmoney.org, the easy place to start when you want to get smart.
Russell Wilson here. We play 60, United Way, in the NFL, helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Healthy kids.
To get involved, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Donate.
Are you guys going to do that every time?
Yes, of course.
Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
You can set reminders, make a grocery list, look up random facts and info in seconds, and play your favorite talk show, all with your smart home speaker. News Radio 1440.
Joe.
It's 5 till. America in the Morning continues. The observance of Passover begins tonight, and as correspondent Walter Ratliff reports, it's expected to be much more somber this year due to events in the Middle East.
Jews around the world will soon celebrate Passover, recounting the biblical story of their exodus from Egypt after hundreds of years of slavery. But this year, when Passover begins on Monday, many families are torn on how to celebrate.
I don't really understand how I can celebrate it right now.
Alone Gott's mother was killed, and his wife and sister were taken hostage in the Hamas attack of October 7th. His wife was returned, but his sister remains in Gaza.
We're just gonna sit and eat a normal dinner, because we can't really celebrate any freedom.
The Israeli government has also scaled back upcoming festivities in light of the mood and fearing public protests. Likewise, the Muslim sacred month of Ramadan, capped by a 3-day feast, was a sad, low-key affair for Palestinians. I'm Walter Ratliff.
Slow weekend at the box office, even with war, spies, and ballerina vampires. Kevin Carr has details.
Civil War won the muted box office for the second weekend in a row.
We don't know what side they're fighting for. Someone's trying to kill us. We are trying to kill them.
This speculative drama commanded $11 million over its sophomore weekend, which was enough to best a battalion of newcomers. The R-rated horror film Abigail was softer than expected with only $10 million, promising more than your basic vampire film.
We kidnapped a vampire. A ballerina vampire.
Classic kaijus continued to hold in third place with Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, smashing $9.5 million.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
Guy Ritchie's World War II actioner, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, failed to break into the double digits with only $9 million.
You're in trouble now!
This film, which is headed to streaming in international markets, will struggle to make back its budget in theaters. And finally, in fifth place was Crunchyroll's Spy Family Code White.
You must retrieve the microfilm without fail.
This PG-13 anime episode in theaters managed to bring in just under $5 million over the weekend. This was a slow week overall, coming at the end of a challenging April, which saw an anemic release schedule due to last year's labor disputes. There's still one more week until the tentpoles start dropping in May. I'm Kevin Carr.
With more in entertainment, here's your Monday update from correspondent Margie Zaraletta.
The hotel near Mount Hood in Oregon that was filmed for the exteriors of the movie The Shining has reopened after the roof caught fire Thursday. Management for the Timberline Lodge says it is supporting guests while repairs are done. Country singer Morgan Wallen says he accepts responsibility for his behavior 2 weeks ago, in which he was arrested for allegedly throwing a chair up the roof of a Nashville bar. Wallen writes on X, formerly Twitter, that he waited to speak publicly until he made amends. He's due in court May 3rd. Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department, sold 1.4 million copies in traditional album sales in the first day, according to Billboard. Swift released the album Friday at midnight Eastern, then released 15 more songs 2 hours later. I'm Margie Zaraletta.
That's our show for today. America in the Morning for Monday, April 22nd, 2024 is produced by Jeff McKay, senior producer Kevin Delaney. I'm John Trout. This is Westwood One.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anita Chandra with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. As a parent, you are your child's first teacher. Like all students, kids will make mistakes. Your goal is to encourage the behavior you want to see. Set clear expectations, reward good behavior, and withdraw privileges when needed. What doesn't work is spanking. It increases the risk your child will be aggressive. For more strategies on child behavior, talk to your pediatrician. Children.org.
I'm not smart about marketing, smart about college. When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org. A free online resource with non-profit national endowment for financial education. Smartaboutmoney.org. The easy place to start if you want to get smart.
Listen to News Radio 1440 from the comfort of your car seat, the comfort of your desk, or the comfort of your recliner at home. We're everywhere on the radio, online, and on smart home speaker. News Radio 1440.
WLWI-AM is News Radio 1440. Also heard on 95.1 HD3 FM in Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Opening statements get underway soon at Donald Trump's criminal trial in New York. Correspondent Robert Costa is outside the courthouse. Prosecutors begin laying out the case against former President Trump this morning. The jury, made up of 7 men and 5 women, plus 6 alternates, took just a week to see. Trump faced 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. He's accused of using his former lawyer Michael Cohen to funnel payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Today is a key day in the case that could actually decide the outcome. CBS News legal analyst Ricky Cleveland.
There are studies that say that 80% of jurors' minds are made up at the end of opening statements. And it's very difficult to change someone's mind if they've made that initial decision.
An Israeli military official has announced he's resigning over Hamas invasion last fall. The BBC's Middle East correspondent, Yolande Nell.
Major General Aharon Haliva is the head of Israeli military intelligence. He's the first general of the army's general staff to leave his position, basically due to the failures that led to the October the 7th attack.
Jews around the world, including Israelis, marked the start of Passover at sundown. With anti-Israel protests still going strong, Columbia University has switched to online classes today. And in New Haven, police in riot gear are removing Yale students who've been camping outside. WFSB TV's Olivia Schuler.
It looks like the police are wanting to get every single person in this area cleared out so that Yale can continue with their, day-to-day activities.
This is Earth Day, and the United Nations has high hopes of improving the planet. CBS's Ben Tracy is in New York.
More than 190 nations have agreed to a UN goal of protecting at least 30% of the ocean by 2030. One way of doing this is by establishing what are called marine protected areas, where human activity, like fishing, is highly regulated or banned.
Now to Texas, where Nelly Corda has notched her record-tying 5th straight LPGA Tour win with a 2-stroke victory at the Chevron Championship. She says she couldn't have imagined the victory while she was home recovering from surgery to deal with a blood clot.
The sad times and the health scares that I have gone through have made me who I am today, and I'm very grateful for the ups and downs.
She joins Nancy Lopez and Annika Sorensen as the only players to win 5 consecutive LPGA events. Dow futures up 230. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Each year, 60,000 Americans are diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, yet many don't know where to turn for information to help manage their new normal. A new campaign from the Parkinson's Foundation wants to change that. Parkinson's Foundation President and CEO John Lair.
For some, Parkinson's diagnosis comes as a relief, an explanation for previously unexplained symptoms. Others may be stunned, struggling with what the future may look like. As you begin processing your emotions, it's important to know you are not alone. The Parkinson's Foundation created the program Newly Diagnosed, Building a Better Life with Parkinson's to get important information into the hands of people with Parkinson's. The foundation offers many resources, including a free kit with information to help you get started on your Parkinson's journey.
The Parkinson's Foundation is working hard to close the gap between a Parkinson's diagnosis and the essential resources that can inspire and support people new to the disease. If you or a loved one has Parkinson's, please visit parkinson.org for more information. I'm Alex Verdi reporting.
Everyone's queuing up the new music. Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department, is now the biggest album of 2024. It sold 1.4 million copies in pure sales in its first day in the U.S. And according to Hits Daily Double, which keeps an eye on these numbers, it's on track to clear 2 million in its first week. Before now, the only two albums to ever do that were Adele's 25 in 2015. Hello. And NSYNC's No Strings Attached in 2000. Monica Ricks, CBS News. A big slip for a country music star. Luke Bryan wiped out when he slipped on a cell phone someone had thrown onto the stage in Vancouver.
Did anybody get that? My lawyer will be calling.
Kidding, he grabbed another phone from a fan in the audience and replayed the whole thing. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider will determine the appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/radio. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process.
But I love to know what we do.
Alternatives to the name brands. At up to 90%.
Alrighty then, get that.
So is treatment. Just go to hims.com/radio.
A quarter of 3 strands is not
medical provider online for free with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit, hims.com/radio.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right, you can get real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you want. You can literally start getting cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, then download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LANE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LANE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LANE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
It's time to settle up for the inaugural Alabama Sheriff's Association PCA Pro Rodeo, May 9th, 10th, and 11th at the National Peanut Festival Fairground Bank Plus Arena in Dothan, Alabama. 3 exciting nights of rodeo action with over $50,000 in added prize money, featuring all 67 county sheriffs and their staffs throughout Alabama. This family-friendly event will be live-streamed worldwide. Come out and watch past world champion cowboys and cowgirls showcasing their talents in bareback riding, steer wrestling, barrel racing, and bull riding. Tickets are $15 in advance and $20 at the gate. Proceeds to benefit the Alabama Sheriff's Foundation and Alabama Sheriff's Youth. Alabama Sheriff's Association Facebook page or call 334-264-7827. Thursday night is Veterans Appreciation Night. Veterans in active duty military get in free. Come join us May 9th, 10th, and 11th at the National Peanut Festival Arena. Let's rodeo!
Hey, it's Jesse Kelly. Are you still on the fence about owning gold? It's time to pull the trigger with the Oxford Gold Group and buy gold and silver. Nobody can predict the future, but we can't put our head in the sand either. The Oxford Gold Group are the pros. They make owning gold and silver simple and easy to understand. Call Oxford Gold Group right now, and you may qualify for up to $10,000 in free precious metals. Call 833-995-GOLD.
Identity stolen. A dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist.
No ice?
No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name Clay as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial. And then share the Ben Shapiro Show, Monday night at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
All right, then.
Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
I'll be right back.
By Lowe's. At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Save 10% on your choice of any 10 or more select Samsung major appliances. Because Lowe's knows pros. Valid through 5/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
Josh Johnson here. A chill in the air as this work week begins. We'll get rid of the chill temporarily later on. 71 the afternoon, nice sunshine. 44 tonight, another cool night. Mid-70s around for Tuesday, 76 with sunshine, 53 the overnight low Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. A possibility of rain late in the week and into the weekend, but that system's a pretty long ways out. That's your First Alert Forecast. I'm WSFA Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. After putting out the car fire in front of the TA Rest area on South Boulevard by the interstate, we've got two accidents now, North Capitol Parkway and Madison Avenue, and the 6500 block of West Fairview. We've got a 3-car accident there. Come by and check out the next generation compact track loaders at Thompson Tractor. With more power and a larger cab, this machine is built to impress. Join Thompson Tractor at their Montgomery demo event May 9th. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Chaz Williams of WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Monday. Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed addressed the resignation of Montgomery Police Chief Daryl Albert, confirming that there have been a number of complaints against the chief, including sexual harassment. He went on to say that both parties agreed the resignation is in the best interest of the police department. Alabama State University is mourning the loss of former President Dr. William H. Harris. Dr. Harris was the 10th president of ASU, according to the ASU archives. He first became president in 1994. Dr. Harris passed away Friday. He was 79. A school in Lowndes County built specifically for black children is now part of Alabama's historic registry. Lounsboro School was founded in 1867 by two people who were formerly enslaved. Served as both a school and church for the black community in Lounsboro until 19. I'm Chaz Williams, your morning.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the free solution trusted by over 4
This is hot.
Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses with a refreshing saline, helping you
3 minutes I got left. Navage.
And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start
Only 2
breathing
minutes.
better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage. Navage. Breathe easy.
Sam, put your shoes on. We're headed to the doctor in 10 minutes. Okay, Mom. Hey, am I going to have to get a shot? Yes.
Yeah.
It's time for your yearly vaccines. We have to make sure all your vaccines are up to date before you start back to school. I have to provide a record to the school.
Alabama law requires children of all ages to be up to date on their immunizations before attending school. Every child needs to be vaccinated against polio, diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, also known as whooping cough, measles, mumps, rubella, and chickenpox.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Getting support from friends online kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
Instead of smoking after I ate, I'd get up and take a walk.
I missed having a cigarette in my hand, so I'd hold a pen or a straw, anything.
Until I knew I wouldn't give in to temptation, I spent more time with my friends who didn't smoke.
I went to places that were smoke-free.
I didn't stay quit the very first time I tried.
I kept on trying, and I learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
You should
No
learn
matter how
something
many
each time.
times it takes.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
We did it. So
We did it. So can you.
Quit.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
I got smart about mortgages, smart about college.
When it comes to your money, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org, a free online resource from the nonprofit National Endowment for Financial Education. Smartaboutmoney.org, the easy place to start when you want to get smart.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it. Sometimes you need to reset, refocus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin.
Good morning. And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It's time to rise and shine once again. For this one more day, one more, you're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It is time for our daily bread, a word from on high, something that'll change your perspective or give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning. It is April the 22nd, 2024. It is a day that has never been. It is a day that once it's gone, you won't ever see it again. It's a once-in-a-lifetime deal. You don't get a do-over. You don't get it back. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should have done this day, and you don't. And you don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, April the 22nd, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you've done this day. If you lived a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, the mercy, charity, and love of God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with it? Do what you can, while you can, for whom you can, well, until you can't. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. I say that is the standard by which you live life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two, we all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can. But you never quit. You never give up. Because winners never quit. And losers, well, quitters will never, ever win. So whatever you do, whatever it is you do, don't ever, ever give up. My mother said, nothing beats a failure but a try. Martin Luther King said, if you cannot walk, if you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. But whatever you do, whatever it is, keep moving forward. Always just put one step in front of the other, and you'll get to where you're going. Our daily bread today is called Community in Christ. Our scripture insight today is Ecclesiastes 4, 7 through 12. Ecclesiastes 4 and 12 reads, a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Remember that. And don't ever quit. Get another strand. And no matter what happens this day, it's a Monday. No matter what happens, it is still a great day, a fantastic day to be alive. Good morning. Community in Christ. That's our daily bread for today, April the 22nd, 2024.
Welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading, titled Community in Christ, was written by Karen Pimpo. I knew that the only way to succeed was to forget about home and my wife, son, and daughter, said Jordan. I found I can't do that. They're woven into the fabric of my heart and soul. Alone in a remote area, Jordan was participating in a reality show where contestants are asked to survive outdoors with minimal supplies for as long as possible. What forced him to forfeit was not the grizzly bears, freezing temperatures, injury, or hunger, but an overwhelming loneliness and desire to be with his family. We might have all the survival skills necessary for the wilderness, but separating ourselves from community is a sure way to fail. The wise author of Ecclesiastes said, "Two are better than one, because one can help the other up." Christ-honoring community, even with all its messiness, is essential to our thriving. We don't stand a chance against the trials of this world if we try to tackle them on our own. Someone who toils alone toils in vain. Without community, we're more susceptible to danger. Unlike a single thread, a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. The gift of a loving, Christ-focused community is one that not only provides encouragement, but also gives us strength to thrive despite challenging situations. We need each other. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verses 7 through 12. Again, I saw something meaningless under the sun. There was a man, all alone. He had neither son nor brother. There was no end to his toil, yet his eyes were not content with his wealth. For whom am I toiling, he asked, and why am I depriving myself of enjoyment? This too is meaningless, a miserable business. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if 2 lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Let's pray. Father, thank you for the gift of community. Help us to build supportive and strong relationships with others that we can lean on in the hard times and celebrate with in the joyful times. Thank you, Lord. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
Hear them shout, count them marching all about, and those big songs go rolling along. For it's I need in the field artillery, count out the numbers on a strap. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and wherever you go, you will always know that those big songs go rolling along. Till we meet once more, especially one happy morning's home. We're always ready for the call. We praise our Christ in thee. Through how we hail and shout and shall to win our victory.
All righty now. Well, at least you know if you still hear the songs in the morning, we're still the United States. Because there are some days that we question whether or not what country we are. Okay, I'm just saying. Sometimes we do. Also, don't forget we have the Montgomery Advertisers. Which one is it's called the Student of the Week nominees for this week. We kind of slacked off from the last couple of weeks ago. Now we kind of slacked off. So I'm just saying, you schools ought to get on. Okay, stop making our kids think the only way you can get some acknowledgement around here is that you got to play football or basketball or some stupid ball in order to be encouraged and make it rich. Trust me, engineers get paid mad money too sometimes. Okay, so so this week let's put some people in by Thursday. You got to put them. Thursday is when the drawing is, tell you who won. But you got now until Thursday. I guess to put somebody in. I guess for next week. I guess or something like that. Anyway, so we got 10 high schools around here. I believe that private schools are included with this. I believe. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to ask Hadley. But I believe it is. Anyway, put your kid in. I mean, are y'all telling me that all we got is 4 or 5 kids in our schools that are deserving of recognition? Listen, when you get me, I had to get on my son's case the other day. I said, listen, everything's not all bad, although according to him it is, but no, it isn't. No. And it's your attitude. It's your attitude. Human beings. How many times I got to say this? Human beings are the only species on God's green earth that can change that situation by changing their attitude. Okay, I'm just saying. So now I'm working on. He got 1 year to go. Just one, baby, one. That's it. 1 year, and then you be off in a wild blue yonder. He said he wants to join the Air Force. Something I don't know. But get him off from under from the table. Let the government feed him. But anyway, we'll see how that all works out. First of all, before we get involved in any conversation today, let me tell you about the Council on Substance Abuse. Did you know that alcohol awareness, there have been more than 65 million. There are more than 65 million Americans binge drink or drink heavily. April 15th which was here the other day, is Alcohol Awareness Month. This month is set awareness for danger caused by alcohol misuse. 29% of all traffic fatalities are caused by alcohol. Impaired drivers, teen alcohol use, it also kills. Teen alcohol use kills nearly 5,000 people a year. That's more than illegal drugs combined. COSA, the Council on Substance Abuse, is bringing about awareness to reduce the pain and suffering caused by alcohol use. So if you or someone you know need help with alcohol abuse, there is help. COSA cares. Give the Council on Substance Abuse a call today at 334-262-1629. That's 334-262-1629, or go to the Council on or NCADD.org. Get educated on the dangers of alcohol abuse. Call COSA again, 334-262-1629, and get the help you need now. Okay, for a sober and brighter future. It is never too late. COSA cares. Okay. So if you're drinking and driving and you're a teenager, please stop. I don't want your name coming across my desk saying he's no longer with us, or he was put in jail, or the night of the prom they decided they wanted to be cool. They decided they wanted to drink some and be like grown-ups. Well, being a grown-up means being responsible for who you are. So, okay, so I don't even know when the prom started. I think my son was taking pictures of prom people, so the prom must be over again. So I don't know, but I saw him taking pictures the other day of downtown Montgomery of prom people. So I'm thinking the prom must be on the way. It must be here or something. I don't know. I didn't get invited to the prom. Okay, I did get invited, but by the time I pulled up to the girl's house, she getting in the car with another brother. So my whole life, that's the way things started out. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield of high school. I helped her get the dress. I bought the thing to go around your arm. I worked at the car wash to make the money. And, I pull up and she pulling away with another brother. Okay. They're lucky I didn't believe in violence at that particular time because I didn't know how to fight no way. Plus, I was too short to beat anybody. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So anyway, and I didn't drink and drive. Matter of fact, I didn't drive at all. I had the limo driver drop me back off at the house. What no sense going to the prom? Anyway, 7:31 in the morning. We'll be back with this week's entries until the Montgomery School Student of the Week, right after these messages.
FA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Staples Store. Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward, like banners, flyers, signs, and catalogs, some even same day. And now at Staples, save $50 on your print purchase of $150 or more. Offer N61. Visit staples.com/print for details. Staples, your local print and marketing expert.
Josh Johnson here at Chill in the Air as this work week begins. We'll get rid of the chill temporarily later on. 71 the afternoon, nice sunshine. 44 tonight, another cool night. Mid-70s around for Tuesday. 76 with sunshine. 53 the overnight low Tuesday night and Wednesday. Possibility of rain late in the week and in the weekend, but that's a long ways out. That's your First Alert Forecast. I'm WSFA Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven, on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. We've got a new accident, Vaughn at Seton. That's Vaughn at Seton Place, so please use caution there. Finishing up another accident, Madison in North Capitol Parkway, and a 6500 block of West Fairview. Those last two accidents involving multiple vehicles. See something else giving you trouble? Contact us. We'll pass that info along. Haynes Ambulance is there for you, both on the ground and in the air. From a simple patient transport to life and death situations, Haynes is ready at a moment's notice. Buckle up. It's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is major delay.
Have you ever wondered what financials such as salary and tournament winnings look like for a pro gamer? Ropes, a current professional player for FaZe Clan's Counter-Strike 2 team, is one of the best players in the world. Ropes reported a revenue of over $1.1 million. It's reported that $250,000 of that comes from his annual salary, and the rest comes from tournament winnings, sponsorship deals, and lucrative in-game cosmetic sales.
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
Whatever happened to Tony Ford?
2017, I was knocked down. A very rare type of shingles went straight into my brain. My body was completely wasting away.
So Tony developed high-impact protein by Power Life.
That one scoop of high-impact protein from a glass of water, H and B plus vitamin D3. They go to work reshaping your body.
Go to mypowerlife.com and use code FUEL to save 30%. Text FUEL to 511-511 today. All individuals and unique results can vary. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
My wife and I both, we ended up mildly sick for a few months, and the nasal congestion was probably the worst part. I had like a post-nasal drip, just super congested all the time. We were taking everything we possibly could, and nothing really worked.
Kyrie was miserable until a friend recommended Navage. Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing saline and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery this cold season. Use Navage so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel your best right away.
The biggest thing Navage has done has completely cleaned out my nasal passages. Navage helps me clear the way, literally clear the way, for me to operate better in the rest of my life.
Experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E.
Hey, y'all, Lewis at the Capitol Oyster Bar. We're over here on the beautiful Alabama River. We'll cook up that fresh seafood for you. Got a fryer, a steamer, and a grill. We cook the way you like it. Got a good old ribeye, good hamburger. Good eating, y'all. Also got live entertainment down here every Sunday at 4 o'clock. This week we're proud to bring in Piper in the Hard Times from Nashville. These folks won the International Blues Challenge back in January. So it's going to be a great time. Don't forget, you can get down here and rent your pontoon boat under the RV park. Come on down here. We're having a good time. We'd like to have you with us. Showtime's 4 o'clock.
Is your foot pain becoming a hassle? Can't get through a workday without pain? Can't go shopping without limping down the aisles? I'm Dr. Brian Killey, a board-certified podiatrist with specialized training in endoscopic procedures for heel pain and neuromas. Most diagnostic procedures can be performed right in the office, saving you the time and trouble of going from place to place. So don't run around town to fix your feet. Call me at 265-7585 for an appointment. That's 265-7585. Serving Montgomery, Greenville, and surrounding areas for over a decade. Follow us on Facebook or visit us on the web at www.greenvillefootcare.com, where doctors' profiles, directions to the office, hours of operation, and new patient paperwork are all just a click away. You can also find useful information on common foot conditions and services that we provide. I'm Dr. Brian Killey with Greenville Foot Care. Happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese, the Russians, don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440.
And we are back, 7:36 in the morning. And again, let me see, where is my list at? Right here. Here goes the list. Right chair. Okay, now. Okay, so these are this week's submissions for the Student of the Week thing, okay? Montgomery Student of the Week candidates. And you can cast your vote today. Just go to look for Hadley Hitson, Hadley, last name Hitson, Hadley Hitson. She's a reporter that does this. So, and it's also Earth Day. Of course, every day is Earth Day to me. You think about it. As long as we live on Earth, it's Earth Day. I don't really get into the political part about that. Anyway, Student of the Week aims to recognize as many impressive high schoolers as possible. But it seems like our folks in our schools, they can't find very many. School administrators and high school teachers from across Montgomery, Elmore, and Autauga counties they're supposed to send a weekly nomination for their top students, and readers get to pick the best of the best. This week's poll will be open from the morning of today until Thursday, and you will be able to pick the student that you want to. New polls and nominees will be announced every week. So if your school didn't nominate a student, shame on you. But again, they'll be able to do that next week. Of course, the year is almost over now, but we're going to keep this up until the last week. Okay? There's always next week. Maybe this, maybe yay, and maybe nay. Every public and private school in the River region is eligible to nominate one student a week who is exemplifies what success is in academics and community involvement. The advertiser will also allow students to be renominated if they didn't win the first week they are nominated. And that's pretty nice, though. That's pretty nice. Okay, that's good. So here are your students of the week for 422. That's the April the 22nd. Danny Wayne Henderson, Success Unlimited, otherwise known as SUA. A senior at Success Unlimited Academy, Danny is a member of the National Honor Society, a football player, that's kind of neat, and two-time school winner of the school's oratorical contest. He represented Success twice in the state's AISA oratorical competition and was a member of the 2023-24 homecoming court. He has been a member of the school media team and a valuable crew member of the theater production. On top of that, Danny served as a Mustang ambassador representing SUA in schools and community events. Congratulations to him, Danny Wayne Henderson from Success Unlimited, being nominated once again for the Student of the Week. Our next student is Sippy Aji from, now I don't want to mess with the name, but it's SIPPI AAIJ. So I'm just going to, Sippy, I think I got that one. Aji AAIJ. Well, if somebody knows how to pronounce that, please call me up and tell me. I don't want to mess with the guy's name or the woman. I don't really know which one it is, but they're from LAMP, okay? Loveless Academic Magnet Program School. Senior Sippy does an incredible amount to show support for her for her fellow students. According to a LAMP leadership, she is a leader in the community. Her work as Girl Scouts has garnered her recognition, achieving the Gold Award for her project. She installed and maintained LAMP's pollinator garden, whatever that means. She also is an Eagle Scout, and she has helped provide, I didn't know women could be Eagle Scouts. I guess they could. Help provide the outdoor classroom space at LAMP during the pandemic for the Eagles. Okay, good. Sippy also the editor of the yearbook of the German club president. Okay. Here's a name we recognize, Sincera Williams of Sidney Lanier High School. A senior at Lanier, Sincera Williams' journey to the finish line is, well, this May is a testament to her remarkable resilience and indomitable spirit. According to the school leader, she's faced numerous obstacles along the way. She has demonstrated an extraordinary level of persistence, never allowing challenges to deter her from her goals. What truly sets Sincera apart is her ever-present pleasant smile, a symbol of her innate positivity that illuminates even the toughest situations. The unwavering positive outlook not only propelled her forward through personal and academic trials, but also made her a beacon of hope and encouragement for those around her. Sincera's ability to maintain her positivity, regardless of the circumstances, serves as a powerful reminder that our attitude can significantly impact both our journeys and our lives and the lives we touch. Congratulations for her, Sincera Williams from Sidney Lanier High School. I think we got one more here. Catherine Reardon of Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School. Catherine is a remarkable student who has attended Montgomery Catholic since kindergarten. As a member of the National Honor Society with a stellar GPA of 4.05, her high school achievements speak volumes about her character. Her leadership skills shine through her role as the House Leadership Senior Representative, and her athletic skills is especially impressive with the varsity volleyball captain and a member of the varsity basketball and varsity team tennis teams. Her involvement in various clubs, including the Young Women's Leadership Club, Pro-Life Club, and NCPS Hiking Club, showcase her multifaceted interest and a participation in our school community. Catherine's dedication to service is evident through her volunteer work at the Children's Center of Montgomery, helping out with breakfast for babies, contributing to multiple sports camps, and being part of the cleanup of the YMCA camp on Grandview. Catherine's journey continues as she plans to pursue a degree in kinesiology, which I haven't figured out what that is yet, but at least I can pronounce it, at Auburn University in the fall. And those, my friends, are your student, your participants and Student of the Year. I'll give you the names one more time and their school: Captain and Reardon Montgomery Public Catholic Preparatory School. Also, we have Sinclair Williams Sidley Lanier High School. Sippy Ajay, if I got that right. If I don't, y'all call me, let me know what the name is. Loveless Academic Magnet Program High School. And Danny Wayne Henderson Success Unlimited Academy. And those are your 422 Student of the Week nominees. All you got to do is go to online to Montgomery Advertiser, click on news at the top there, and you will see the Student of the Week thing, and you can decide which one of those deserving students that you want to select. Okay, but looking at their records here, they all deserve. Too bad we don't have ties, because they all deserve a little of this and a little of that for evidently for what they do. I probably never would have made this. I probably never would have made this thing. I probably never would have happened. Okay. I mean, I don't whine about it. Why my name ain't on there? Well, you got to do something. You got to be a participant in something besides trouble. All right, that's all I'm saying. And you get your name talked about on the radio, so people know you. All right, I'm just saying. Not now because of this, they're going to get free food all around town. Probably people are going to recognize their name when they go to the store and buy something, and the next thing you know, they'll come home with a bag full of groceries for free because of their outstanding contribution to their community. I can't guarantee the free groceries now. I'm just saying we put the names out there though. Okay. Anyway, good morning to everybody. Our numbers are 860-1440. Was ever on your mind last week? I don't think we got really into the police chief being decided to terminate his employment. That probably was the right thing to do, considering that that really not a lot of people wanted to work for the guy. I'm just saying that's what they keep telling me anyway. I don't know. That's a police officer tell me. But, they won't speak on the record. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But I didn't know. It seems like lawyers and policemen, the people who get paid to protect your rights, are the ones who have no rights when they take the job. I never have figured that one out. Even lawyers, they go to the courtroom to protect you, and the first thing the judge says, inadmissible. I'll hold you in contempt of court. I'm gonna hold you in contempt. Hey, Bo, I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court because I don't like what you just said. That's right. And don't look at me wrong. That's contempt of court too. So I figured out what contempt of court means. Contempt of court means anything the judge don't like. Okay, I'm just saying. I be in jail a lot, so it's a good thing I'm not a lawyer. Okay, what you mean contempt of court? I contempt your. Never mind, let me. Okay. Anyway, so I think judges overuse contempt of court in court. Okay, I just think they do. I think they way out of control sometimes. And then information that is important to the case. Well, we can't admit that. Yeah, but he shot his folks 10 years ago. I know that he was a minor then. Well, hell, he's still crazy now. Anyway, so much for that. Let's go to phone. Good morning. Who's this? Like I didn't know. Unless you call me a liar again, then I won't be your friend. I'll just hang up on you forever. But what then a hypocrite should know when they're a hypocrite. Right. Okay, anyway, what's on your mind? Never mind. I'm just telling you, don't be calling me a liar no more. Yes. I got you. You tell me the same thing all the time, so we good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, Mr. Ed. I think anyway. Come on, who's this? I can tell it's gonna be a Monday morning. Okay, I can tell. I can already tell. Um, One of the things that struck my mind this weekend, and I still haven't really gotten an answer to the question that I asked last week. Why is there so much animosity against a group of people? And black folks, we know what that's like to have to be discriminated against because of your color. Although short people know what it's like too, because we get discriminated against because of our height. I feel you, but I don't understand the unmitigated gall of some of our highest institutions of learning, some of our most prestigious institutions of learning are so sprinkled with anti-Semitism. People who I don't know. I don't understand that in America. I mean, I can understand that this was Nazi Germany, but in America, how can these people? How can they be? Personally, I think they should be just. Well, I don't know what I think they should be, but I would say exported to another country. But our country is supposed to be big enough, I guess, to handle that kind of thing. But Columbia University, Harvard University, Chicago University, I mean, some of the most prestigious colleges and universities. How did we ever get? I mean, is it put it this way? Logic and reason cannot be taught in America anymore. It must not be taught because whether or not you like people or not, they still live here. And we still got to figure out, like Martin Luther King said, everybody, we may have come over on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. So that part, I just don't understand why it is that people feel that way. I just ain't got a clue, but I don't know. That's the way it goes sometimes. All right, moving on to some other things that happened over the weekend. Here's something. I don't quite get this one. Okay, so this weekend, or late last weekend, we had a warden of an Alabama prison and his wife. Not just him, not just him. He gonna he gonna get his wife involved in it too. So they both ended up in jail. And this morning, of course, there's another person, Ventress Correctional Security Guard, arrested. Okay, wherever that is, I don't know. It's Clayton, Alabama, somewhere. A security guard at Ventress Correctional has been arrested for promoting prison contraband. Why is it that we seem to get all these people involved in a prison? Is there and they all are crooks? They either try to sell drugs, bring drugs. I mean, I thought we paid these people more money. I mean, but when you get the warden and the wife, come on, man. We need to pay better money, I guess, to get better people. I mean, honestly, I guess you got to make the salary of prison people worth losing. That way, you won't be bringing in stupid cigarettes or maybe a little Mary Joe or stuff like that, putting their job on the line. I mean, yeah, I mean, listen. I understand things go up out here. I'm with you. I found the other day the mortgage went up because of the taxes. I mean, it went up. So it went up. Okay, about $300. I mean, on. That's a. So we understand that. I got you. I think I had to go down there and see about this homestead thing too, because you know, we get some, maybe I take a couple of dollars off that thing. I don't know. 860-1440-755 in the morning. Good morning. Good morning. No, you can't. But let's look at this for a second. If I'm going to work every day and I still can't afford to buy groceries because groceries are going up, rent's going up, and my check ain't going up. I understand integrity, but won't people do what they think they have to do sometime to feed the kids? Hmm. Yeah. No, what happened? Mhm. We are. We are. Our public officials are not the public, although some of that's good, but most of it's bad. But our public officials today, I mean, what do they think is going to happen? You can't put a little poison in the water. I mean, poison in the water is poison in the water, whether it's little or a lot. It still don't make you drink the water. Well, I don't. Only I'm willing to guarantee the leadership of those cities are Democrats. Gotta be. There's gotta be. A conservative wouldn't do that. Gotta be Democrats. Yeah, yeah. You know, they say it's an inconvenience if your neighbor house burns down, but if your house burns down, it's a catastrophe. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way that man. Where my time go? It's 7:58. Or okay, I gotta go. We gotta get out of here. So we'll be back a little bit more. What anything else you guys want to talk about when we come back? If you want to talk at all, we'll be back.
WSFA 12 News Update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams of WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Monday. Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed addressed the resignation of Montgomery Police Chief Daryl Albert, confirming that there have been a number of complaints against the chief, including sexual harassment. He went on to say that both parties agreed the resignation was in the best interest of the police department. Alabama State University is mourning the loss of former President Dr. William H. Harris. Dr. Harris was the 10th president of ASU, according to the ASU archive. He first became president in 1994. Dr. Harris passed away Friday. He was 79 years old. A school in Lowndes County built specifically for black children is now part of Alabama's historic registry. Lounsboro School was founded in 1867 by two people who were formerly enslaved. Served as both a school and church for the black community in Lounsboro until 1967. I'm Jasmine Williams with your morning headline.
News Radio 1440 is WLWI AM and 95.1 HD3 FM of
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. It's a historic day in New York where a jury is about to hear opening statements in the first ever criminal trial of a former U.S. president. Donald Trump has just arrived at the courthouse to face 34 felony charges of falsifying business records to hide payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman.
Defense says, no way, these are legal fees, and that Donald Trump really didn't have anything to do with his hush money payment.
CBS's Katrina Kaufman.
We're expecting to hear as the first witness from David Pecker. He's the former CEO of American Media, and he was also the former publisher of the National Enquirer, which played a key role in this case. The DA is saying that Trump, Michael Cohen, his former fixer and attorney, and David Pecker were all part of what's called a catch and kill scheme.
Buying negative stories about Mr. Trump, then burying them. The House Speaker could be at risk of losing his leadership position after lawmakers approved new foreign aid for Israel and Ukraine. President Biden's urging the Senate to move quickly and send it on to him. Correspondent Scott McFarland from Capitol Hill.
A few hardline Republicans are continuing their threats to oust Johnson after he defied their warnings this weekend about moving forward with the legislation.
Mike Johnson's speakership is over. He needs to do the right thing to resign and allow us to move forward in a controlled process. If he doesn't do so, he will be vacated.
Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. The Supreme Court considers a case today on whether cities can enforce laws against camping on public property. It could upend homelessness policies in places like California, Oregon, and other Western states. Loyola law professor Lori Levinson.
In a front of the court brief, the Biden administration agrees that the homeless should not be criminally punished. But they also say that cities can enforce restrictions to ensure health and safety of their residents.
New Haven police in riot gear moved in to remove Yale University students who've been camped out protesting the war in Gaza. All classes at Columbia University are being held online as Jewish students get ready for the first night of Passover amid highly charged anti-Israel protests there. Rabbi Yehuda Drizin heads the campus Chabad.
In no reality is it okay that a Jewish kid shouldn't be okay to walk out of their dorm room to the Chabad house.
Police in Dover say an 18-year-old woman who was shot and killed near a freshman dorm on the campus of Delaware State University while she was visiting a student there.
It's easily accessible for people to jump gates. It's easily accessible for you to say that you're somebody when you're not, and easy for you to get in.
So far, no arrests. The campus is closed again today. This is CBS News.
And now, a list of things from Progressive Insurance. Home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, ATV. Progressive protects them all. Learn more about bundling at Progressive.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at HIMS, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit, hims.com/joy.
A statue's been unveiled in honor of the late Queen Elizabeth.
They were two of the late Queen Elizabeth's greatest loves, Scottish bagpipes and Welsh corgis. Accompanied by their owners, about 50 of the dogs waddled on their short, stubby legs to the ceremony, unveiling this, the first statue of her to be erected since the monarch's death in 2022. The 7-foot bronze figure shows a young Queen Elizabeth with some of her own corgis. It was unveiled in the town of Oakham on what would have been her 98th birthday. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
Times changing in the Joplin, Missouri suburbs. Blondie will steal the spotlight from her husband in the 93-year-old comic strip tomorrow when she hires a pastry chef for her catering business.
Blondie, what a beautiful sight.
Well, Cookie's class is having a party, and I'm making sandwiches.
Baby Dumpling and Cookie will also get some new friends. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Hey, it's Jesse Kelly. Are you still on the fence about owning gold? It's time to pull the trigger with the Oxford Gold Group and buy gold and silver. Nobody can predict the future, but we can't put our head in the sand either. The Oxford Gold Group are the pros. They make owning gold and silver simple and easy to understand. Call Oxford Gold Group right now, and you may qualify for up to $10,000 in free precious metals. Call 833-995-GOLD. That's 833-995-GOLD.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S., over 15 million this year alone, and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss even when you monitor your credit. If your identity is stolen, a dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% their first year with my name, Clay, as the promo code at LifeLock.com.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people, Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Breathe easy.
It's time to saddle up for the inaugural Alabama Sheriff's Association PCA Pro Rodeo, May 9th, 10th, and 11th at the National Peanut Festival Fairground Bank Plus Arena in Dothan, Alabama. 3 exciting nights of rodeo action with over $50,000 in added prize money, featuring all 67 county sheriffs and their staffs throughout Alabama. This family-friendly event will be live streamed worldwide. Come out and watch past world champion cowboys and cowgirls showcasing their talents in bareback riding, steer wrestling, barrel racing, and bull riding. Tickets are $15 in advance and $20 at the gate. Proceeds to benefit the Alabama Sheriff's Foundation and Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches. For more information, check us out at Alabama Sheriff's Association Facebook page or call 334-264-7827. Thursday night is Veterans Appreciation Night. Veterans in active duty military get in free. Come join us May 9th, 10th, and 11th at the National Peanut Festival Arena. Let's rodeo!
Take News Radio 1440 with you everywhere on your AM dial at 1440, on 95.1 HD3 on FM, through our app on the App Store, or through your Alexa or Google smart home device.
Okay, we're back. 8:07 in the morning. If you got something on your mind, well, it seems like it's going to be another year where we don't get a choice of a lottery. And what I cannot figure out is why the Senate, okay, now it seems that the House of Representatives did come up with a bill, with a lottery bill, strictly lottery, nothing else, which is good. That's what most of us want. But the Senate evidently worked for the lobbyists, because they certainly are not working for us. So they're working for the lobbyists, and evidently they don't, because we got direct deposit goes into their checking account. They don't really understand who pays them. Now the lobbyists may pay them more. I can live with that, but then you can't have 2 jobs, okay? I mean, you can't work for us and work for the lobbyists at the same time. You just can't do both. I mean, you either work, what the good book says, you can't have 2 masters, because you either love one or hate the other, or hate one and love the other. I mean, I'm just saying. So it seems that our state senators, at least not enough of them, they don't have and it's got to be Republican, because the Republicans could pass anything they wanted to pass. And we always hear about the Republicans always talking about they believe in constitutions and the people's right. At least I think that's the dogma or the doctrine that they always want to put out. I'm just saying individualism. I'm all for individual. So I individually want to go out there and buy me a ticket. So yesterday I went out to the casino. Okay. Now I don't normally go out to the casino, but I did go out there, and I came out of there with $20 less than what I went in with. Now I don't ever lose more than $20 because that's just too much money to be losing. But I did want the opportunity. I'm glad I have the opportunity to go out there if I want to do it. Now I don't really care much about it. Obviously, $20. I mean, I saw people out there putting in $500 and $600 in that machine out there, hoping to win some. So, I'm just and even if you get all your $600 back, you still sat there wasting the time. But still, this is America, and we all have a right to do with our money what we want to. And so it seems that the senators are looking out for someone else because it certainly is not us. All we want is a lottery. Okay, so that $20, I could have bought 20 tickets for $1, and who knows, I could have came up with a winner. But if I lost, so what's $20? Okay, I'll just eat that one. But I don't understand it. Why the people cannot get what we want from people that we pay. Now, if there's any senators out there right now, Barfoot or Hatcher, or even senators from other places, if any of those guys are out, 860-1440, or you can text me and I'll give you the backdoor line, okay? 901-5022. Area code 334-901-5022. I'll give you the backdoor line so you can call in and tell us, do you remember you actually worked for us? I know that direct deposit thing confuses you sometimes. All you know is that the money goes straight to the bank. I feel you now. Yeah, you know that, but you don't realize that you still work for the poor people too. You do. And poor people just want a lottery. Now y'all can fight about the gambling at some point in time. I don't really care about it, but I'm just saying something's wrong with this picture. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Mm-hmm. I don't expect them. I don't expect them to. I mean, it's just out there just in case they want to. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so okay, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. You're telling me on this radio station, well, I'll repeat it, that people are eating their own feces. Okay. Oh, people told him. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe that one. I just can't. Yeah, I can't believe that. Yeah. Okay. Well. Wait a minute. I'm hoping if it's true, somebody heard you this morning. Uh, what, that's a whole lot different, right? That's a whole lot different than eating your own boo boo. Okay. Well, I don't think you do it on purpose, but I come on. Then tell them to call this station. Whoever said it, have them call this show. Okay. All right. Appreciate it. 860-1444. Again, have them call this show. Tell me that to our person. Because I will refuse to believe that people are defecating and eating their own defecation. I really, although I would, if somebody told me that a prison warden and his wife were selling things and go to jail, I wouldn't believe that one either. So I don't know. Whew. Good morning. Yes. Yeah, yeah, that kind of. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, but they're gonna find out what it's like to be in there. No, you don't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes. Mm. All right. Appreciate it. Those words take on many different meanings depending on who's saying them. Do you want the freedom to run roughshod over me? It depends on what freedom and what is equality. What is quality of life? If I'm living on the bottom, equality would just let me get up just a little bit. I don't know. Those words take on different meanings depending on where you are, who you are, and how long you've been where you are. So I don't know. I don't think there's a straight and fast definition that would encompass everybody. If I'm making $2 an hour and you give me $1 more, well, I gave you a raise. But if everybody else is making $20 an hour, yeah, but I gave you a raise. So I don't know. Those words take on different meaning depending on where you are in life. Good morning. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Appreciate it. We'll be back right after this. I know it's your 860-14. whatever is on your mind, another year without a lottery because the Senate got who signed the check. Maybe they didn't forget who signed the check. I'm talking about the one that said State of Alabama on it. Yeah.
Turn up your radio. Here's the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
Really careful sometimes you do. The saddest part of all of this, and I think this will have political reverberations in the end, has literally rendered war on terrorism or any ability to morally speak out against terrorism. And sadly, even as a process, they're emboldening radical terrorists in the process. I mean, every single time that Joe Biden is criticized in Israel, the ceasefire, how they need to fight the war, how they have to be more precise, and so on to Rafa, or because he doesn't know the difference. Everything that he has been saying, nobody has been listening to it. Check out the show later today. I went to officially up the building, so why not screen going and open up your home with new premium window treatment from our friends at Blinds.com. At Blinds.com, they've created a better way to shop for quality clients and trades, credit, and even motorized options. Everything is 100% online. You can do commission and install your stuff. Just let the pros at Blinds.com handle it. And you have multiple window coverings installed for just one low cost. If you're not sure what's best for maybe an out-street window or to block the sun on your patio, well, Blinds.com, they have these great professionals that will help you for free. And they'll send free samples directly to you. But for Blinds.com, you always get fair pricing on their website. Never any hidden fees, no hassle, no multiple trips to a store. Blinds.com has 350 and 100% satisfaction guarantee. You shop right now at Blinds.com, save up to 45%, but up to 25% off for a limited time when you go to Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions apply. You know there's a generic form of an app that works just the same. It's 95% cheaper. And you can get it online at Spanish radio. You have to get a free medical consultation. You can try to get easy medication. Just keep shipping for people.
streamlined process and a range of treatment options, including structure, enabling, 95% off. Homes.com/radio. Online for free. It's zero copay, no expensive event, and no factory fixed conversation. To start your free email visit, you need to visit Homes.com/radio. That's Homes.com/radio. Online visit, HIMS.com/RADIO.
I'm doing calls, people want to know how much we do for the screening of the. And we are back. Good morning, everybody. Hope that they find you well. I said, somebody asked, how do you put kids in for the student of the week thing? And I guess we never really explained. I know you go to the advertiser, but I've sent Hadley a text and she can tell you where to send the submissions to or the letters or whatever that you got sent to. So hopefully she'll call me and let me know. Well, let me see who's next here. Good morning on there. Oh, there's so. No, of course not. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't either. I don't either. I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Appreciate it. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was waiting for the rest. Okay. I ain't talking up for the Republicans. I think they oh, yes. Sure, sure. Of course. I'm sure. But here's the difference. But Mhm. Well, they're not promoting. Listen, everybody makes mistakes. Wait a minute. Everybody, wait, wait, wait. And that's my thing. If you're not, first of all, what you do in the privacy of your home, you know, let you get what it is for me, that's between you. But to promote it as if it's a lifestyle. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, I know you are. Well, lean that way, yeah. Yeah. Mm, mm. And you're probably right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But I will tell you this: philosophy is important, and most of the cities in America that are linked with crime and bad food are ran by Democrats. That's just what it is. It's a philosophical problem. Ain't some of them, most of them. Mhm. But that's rare. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll do the best I can. It's 8:38. Ooh, good morning. Yeah. Hmm. How did they? No, 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 no. Wait a minute. Nobody's taking a woman's right to choose away. You have a right to choose not to put yourself in a position to get pregnant unless you want to get pregnant. Yeah, yeah, you do. Don't have sex. Well, of course, they didn't choose to have sex if you get raped. Yeah. I, hmm. Well, I'm with that. Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. If you, yeah. Yeah, well, pregnant can't, you won't be able to do nothing to get nobody pregnant. Well, I agree with that. If you, I think that's better than putting them in jail forever. Just make it where their little friend won't ever salute again. Yeah, I'm with that. Unless you, wait a minute, but here's your problem. What if you find out that the woman lied on her? Well, they can prove, no, it can prove that they had sex, but it can't prove whether or not she said okay or not. And then got pregnant and said, "Oh, he raped me." I mean, I'm saying, so I don't know. It's a tough one. Unless there's a video playing, we really it's one man's word against a woman's word. Well, the video playing, then what can we say? Yeah. When a woman's pregnant, the only thing we know for sure is that the woman is pregnant. We don't know whether it's consensual. We don't know if she said no or said yes first, then changed her name. She changed her mind in the middle of the road. We don't know. And where we know that a mental, right, I got you. Right, we know mental people can't. We know mental people cannot consent of their own accord. I know, but who supports that? Okay, well, make that debate. I got to take the last break of the argument. Make that sign. I'm okay. I didn't realize today is Confederate Memorial Day. Well, that's interesting. We can't have a Memorial Day. Everybody else can have a Southern. No, but this will go to the other year. I mean, when the people think the South is a bunch of, bunch of hooligans sometimes. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, gotta take a break. We'll be back. Uno Mitro. All right. And how is everyone doing this morning? It's 8:48 in the morning. Morning, thanks for holding. Yes. Good. Morning, Miss Paul. How you doing? Mhm. What? Well, I think there's a difference between, but there's a it says the government won't respect any religion, but we have the privilege to do it. We can't help it. We all believe. But all laws, yeah, but all laws are predicated on a moral compass. All laws are based on moral. All laws are based on morality. Mm-hmm. I'll have y'all up here anytime you want to. Yeah, yeah. You got to give me a hell of an argument to change my mind. Yeah, yeah. But y'all the only one. Wait a minute. Besides the law, besides the life of the mother and incest, which I think the child still shouldn't be damaged because we've done something. Wait a minute. We didn't make ourselves men. Yeah, sure. Wait. Life is a process. Yeah. But, but Phyllis, I know, Phyllis, Phyllis. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, and these are yes or no answers. Life. Well. Let's go with the principle here. Does life come to an end? No, no, just but no. But is that that's a yes or no answer though? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, that's that. I thought, but on Earth does life come to an end? No, I'm not. See, you've been intellectually dishonest. You're intellectually dishonest. Does life come to an end? Does life come to an end? Okay. Does I hope to, but life as we know it does come to an end. You does your human body die? That's right. Does that okay. Okay, are we getting somewhere now? So if your physical part of you dies, that means everything else before it dies is life. I made my point. Yeah. Wait a minute. I make my point. I make the point. It dies. It cannot die unless it's alive. Okay. Oh, go back to the dust. That's right. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Hey, listen, y'all get them girls together. Y'all come on up here and let's have that conversation. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Okay. She's been intellectually dishonest, and I don't people who believe in that stuff. That's okay. But if life ends at some point in time, then it can only end if it began. And the beginning of life is conscious. Is conscious. Whatever that is. Uh, when you conceive, that's it. So, and there's a, that's a scientific, pragmatic answer. If it ends, it cannot end unless it begins. And if you mess with the process, anytime from the beginning to the end, you are putting yourself in as God. Because you are going to determine when that life ends. So I just need it. Hey, somebody put me on fault for thing like this, so I can debate somebody this question. So I win every time. Okay? Pragmatism has not lost its meaning. Okay? You cannot die unless you are alive. Okay? I get that. And that life begins someplace. This is so simple. This is like first grade biology, ninth or eighth grade biology. I mean, this is like, you can't kill the frog unless the frog started moving. Okay? Well, let's see then. Something else. Curmudgeon wrong was trying to get stuff wrong now. It seems, uh, it seems that Whitewater Park, Whitewater Park, makes no money out there now. Okay, and they said they weren't going to make money to begin with, but what, $1 million or something? Okay, look, it's a long way from the $100 million we put into it, but it's not sitting there. It's really losing money, and they Olympic trials at Montgomery Whitewater to generate $1.5 million economic input. Imagine, oh man, where you at? Okay, I thought I said, okay, I don't have time to take another call. I gotta go. But I'm pretty sure he's out there waiting someplace for, $1.5 million economic impact. Okay, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. So we'll be back. I think I said to pay on my ticket. No, I mean pay on my ticket. Now I get to work. I got to pay money in the meter. We'll be back.
12 News Update on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams with WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Monday.
You carry that like it's your job.
News Radio 1440.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Former President Trump is inside a New York courtroom right now. Their opening statements are getting underway in his historic criminal trial. Mr. Trump, as he entered the courthouse, lamenting his inability to campaign as the trial kicks into high gear, faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. Correspondent Robert Kirk.
Prosecution making its case against the former president, not only that hush money payments were made, but that he allegedly engaged in a criminal scheme of the 2016 election to cover up alleged misconduct, alleged affairs behind the scenes by paying off through his longtime fixer, Michael Cohen.
The judge says court will wrap up early in 2.5 hours because of war. The Supreme Court has just agreed to decide the legality of a federal regulation aimed at reining in ghost guns. The justices will take up the Biden administration's appeal of a decision by a federal court that found the ATF exceeded extra quality. It was removed 2 years ago, targeting parts and kits for guns that can be made at home in 1 minute. The proliferation of without requirements like serial numbers or checks for dollars. The High Court is also hearing a case today that affects homeless people. There's law and public property. Not restricted to crews. Within the agency, yes,
failed to properly deal with sexual assault claims among its employees. A bipartisan report says there was little to no accountability or punishment for those found to have committed sexual assault within the CIA. The report also found that there was, quote, confusion and disorder in the process of reporting sexual assaults.
Terry Anderson, an American reporter held hostage in Lebanon in the 1980s, and died. The bureau chief was kidnapped by Islamic militants in 1985. Beaten, one president, shooting in 20 different hideaways before he was released in 1991.
I think this last 24 hours will be longer than the whole 6.5 years.
His family says Anderson died after complications from heart surgery. He was 76. This is 20.
All your health care needs. If the parts and service you need fast, from the professional health people,
Get started at Angie.com. Download the app today.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in our company is essential. Finding this people can be a major hassle. Unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends
Great matches. Then you can easily invite them to your home. We're out of type employers who post on ZipRecruiter that quality candidate would not post there. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
A public health alert for some ground beef products.
These were produced in March and shipped to food service institutions and retailers nationwide and could be contaminated with E. coli. They have a packaging date of March 28th and a used freeze date of April 22nd, 2024. The problem was discovered by Greater Omaha Package while conducting an inventory. It was not contaminated beef. With a free shipping is a 100% online process and a range of treatment options, including chemical food that you need them at up to 95% off. You do this person and it Hims goes too. Just go to hims.com/radio and get connected to a licensed medical provider on
Okay, we're back. Good morning. Hope this thing finds everybody doing okay this morning. Well, there's some good news on the way. So, of course, it was going to advertise it. The white part of the thing is that's pretty good stuff right there. The women have to get some legislature, get on his knees and beg the forgiveness of the city council and the county commission, or the county commission, you know. Yeah, that'd be a good thing to see. Yeah, that'd be good. Now, that's exactly the advertising thing. Hey, 824-1414, we go to text 901-5022. Is my text number. I don't do that with text number anymore. So that's my little business. When I say little bit, I mean little bit. But anyway, good morning to you all. It is 9:08 in the morning. We got a little money down there. I won't get, but I want to put the money in, and I want the city to know, okay? The thing, the parking space where I am, you know my car because it says my name on it. It says jam. It says jam, 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 which means I couldn't put any money in. I went down there to put my 56 there, and bam, it won't put the money. So let me get this right now, I want to put the money in. All right? Let me get you no ticket. just saying, that's last week. Now I don't mind paying my share of the taxes around here, but don't give me a ticket when the thing is jammed. Anyway, 864-1440. Remember here, good morning. Who's this? Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm going to ask you a question. What do you believe is the biggest danger to America right now? Hmm. So you think our biggest danger is the inability or the unwillingness to communicate? And what would your yeah? Mm-hmm. Yes, you did. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your contribution this morning. Good morning on air. Yeah. I'm waiting for it. Means that that it has been a feasible plan, and people are making an impact. That's what it said. It means whether it is directly or indirectly. It well, now I'm not into these statistical analyses of commerce. Well, again, if they and what if okay, so what if well The fact of the matter is that they were here. But they were here. And whether the money goes to the restaurants or goes to the city, 4,500 people didn't come, trust me. Yeah, I know they didn't come from over there. Wait, then you listen, 1.5. I got it out of the newspaper. You got to talk to them. Well, I don't know. Why don't you call them? And so does the police department. So does the police department and the fire department. It's a service. The police department loses money, fire department loses money. Okay. All right. Appreciate it. So you're just a whiner. You're whining and cheap. You're just a whiner. Okay. That's all you get. Yeah, whine. Yeah. I got a spot I can only play for you. Because you're a whiner. Just whine. Now, first you said nobody was coming. There are people that are coming. And it was like that. What was that movie with Kevin Costner? If you build it, they will come. And people are coming. It's a new thing. Yeah, it's a new thing. Because the Air Force is glad about it. You know, had a conversation with the commandant one day out there. You know, and I'll play it one of these days on the air. But we're talking about these things. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyway, 860-1440. Don't forget, today starts. I want the schools out there to start putting in people for the student of the week. So all you have to do is go to the Montgomery Advertiser and look for Hadley Hitson. Okay, Hitson, Hitson, Hadley, Hadley. He's one of the reporters from Kendall that you have the kids stuff and the health stuff and stuff like that. And you can send her an email, whatever the case may be, but I sent her a text a minute ago to call in and let us know how we can do it. We got over 10 high schools right and thousands of students, and we can't come up with about 4 people? Really? Okay? I'm just saying, no wonder everybody wants to play football and be a rapper. I ain't paying attention to nothing else they do. I'm just saying. So we got Percy Julian, we got Jag, we got Harvard, we got and private schools as well as private schools are invited to submit students. I'm pretty sure that you got to Percy Julian got some like them. Great kid. I'm pretty sure there's more than him over there. The only thing we hear about the fight, which I get to hear about them. But I know there's some good people there just trying to make it good. I read a one today about in chair. I've never met the young lady, but evidently she's had some difficulty, and she is still. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, it is 8:17 in the morning. Okay, so $1.5 million economic impact. Now, I don't really know what that means. As long as it didn't say we lost $1.5 million impact because of the whitewater thing. So far, it's doing what they wanted to do. It really is not fair. The difference between killing and murder. The two countries disagree. They have armies. Matter of fact, even the Bible says there's a time for war and there's a time for peace. Because there's some people who think they can run a rush drive over you in your country. They think they just go there, take the land, and do it. I fight too. If you came home tonight and somebody came to your house and all this stuff was on the driveway, yeah, you fight too. We fight. But sometimes there's a need for fight. And sometimes people die in this stuff. Thank God I never had them, but yes, I'm going to do one. I better do it. I don't understand that. Because I want my kids to have the same opportunity that I've had in America. And right now, it looks like those opportunities are fleeting. Kind of like fame. It's here for a minute, and then it's gone. Okay? But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that feels that way. America scares me that way. It scares me that we've got a guy in the White House that it's not confident enough to hold the job. And I got people fighting to leave it in. That makes no sense at all. Makes no sense. Okay? I watched Biden in his younger days when he was sharp. He still has a wacko idea, but it was sharp. And so the only thing is I believe I know it, like we all do. I'm not as strong as I used to be. But how we can even see it, because Biden's not running America. He may be the mouthpiece, but he's not running it. He can't. He does not have the mental faculties to do it. Okay. And this is the first time in my life it's scary to be an American right now. And look what we're doing to an ex-president of the United States. A law that they recreated. They recreated a law that had been long since dormant so they could go after a former president of the United States. Listen, I would personally, I mean, from a personal standpoint, he doesn't know me. I don't know him, although I did have a chance to meet him when he was here a few months ago. But he long since forgot that. Okay. But when we start attacking the institution that make our country strong out of some depraved difference that is made up. Okay? I mean, how many of you guys think if we, and I want the truth, tell me the truth, 1814, just tell me the truth. How many people have ever been in the White House do you believe could not have been harassed the same way? And they did harass Clinton a little bit, they did. Okay? I didn't necessarily agree with that. I just said Clinton should have got a hotel room and we would have had this conversation about Clinton. But Johnson, the Bushes, Obama, Washington, how many people do you think have ever been in the White House that withstand the scrutiny? And Trump was not a politician. He didn't make he didn't make moves that he was a moral leader. So here's the question I have to ask you. Why would 80 million people who seem have sense, have a brain, are not stupid, why would almost 80 million people vote for a guy with as much baggage as he had, and I'm still willing to vote for him now? Why do you believe that? Seriously. Again, if it becomes him and Biden, I will vote for Trump. Not because he's my moral example. I should be my moral example, and I fell off it. So but why would we put our country in the hands of a man? I don't care about a socialist. I don't care about it. Or what he did with this country needs. And so far, I've agreed with the guy who manages to do this. So, but why do you believe that almost 80 million people voted for a guy that it seems that the other side doesn't really like this? I mean, we find some on this guy every day. And I'm not putting him between Jesus Christ. But I think Jesus Christ and Trump have been persecuted. Now, he's not Jesus Christ. But I've never seen a citizen of this country persecuted this much. Because people do not like, he has been absolutely persecuted. Okay? And all because the normal people that are in charge of like him. This is personal. I believe that when the Supreme Court actually ever gets in most of these cases, I think he will win. They have these constitutional laws that are long been since gone just to go after him. They're using laws that have nothing to do with politics to get him on this thing of his woman. You know, and there were allegations against Clinton about this difficult person back in the day, and they didn't go after him. I mean, I've never seen this in my life. Somebody going after the former president of the United States. Yeah, he's got a big mouth. He's somewhat narcissistic. I really is arrogant. But I believe he believes in America and making America first. I believe that man believes in this country to the extent that he's willing to. That's why he's doing this. He don't have to do this. Really, he could have just shut up, went on collecting money, and not put himself in harm's way that he had. He didn't have to do this. He was already good to go, and he still make millions of dollars, right? The book or what president do, he still make millions of dollars. So why is he doing it? Why is he putting himself in harm's way? I think that's a question that everybody that we should ask ourselves. Why is that one man so quick, okay, and trying to do the right thing? I don't care about his personal failure. We all got problems. We all got them. And we act like we think we did them. I mean, we act like we told stories that you never wanted to go to the public. We act like we just did them. Every man out there is going to say it, talk, get something. 18, 14, 14, Good morning, who's this? Yeah. That's my name. Okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh. You really need to do a condiment of your choice of words. You can say something to that, but I did not do that. Okay? That is a form of blasphemy. Well, I'm good, but I didn't do that. I said, besides Jesus Christ, he certainly is the perfect being. In my time, I have never seen one man that has been a man just like I am, that has been so persecuted, okay, like Trump has. In my lifetime, I haven't seen it. To me, I mean, the guy, everywhere he goes, he's persecuted. And we are using the legal system of America, rightfully or wrongfully so, to persecute a former president of the United States. I didn't say prosecute, I said persecute. Okay, that's what I said. So I said in my lifetime, okay, the only person I've known that underwent this kind of stuff was Jesus Christ. And they didn't have a reason to persecute him either, but they did. So that's just me. I said, but in my lifetime, this is the only former president of the United States that has ever been treated with this disdain by a legal system with crooks are in charge over there. 8-1440. Again, Trump's not perfect. He's done some crazy things. He said even crazier things. I totally agree with that. Some of the things he says sometimes just take my head. But I still believe he believes in America. And he wants to make America first and not be suborned or subjugated or be the footstool of every other country. Everybody getting rich on us. Everybody. They steal our technology. They get the money in their country, they come over here, they start a business with, I'm not mad at them for doing that. And then they send the money back to their country, making that country and people more prosperous, you know. We set out there, checking around the corner, it was time that, you know, other good people.
Download Upside. I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LANE to get an extra 25 cents per pound with your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LANE for 25 cents per pound. So your first tank is code LANE for 25 cents per pound bonus. So it recommended Navage offers immediate drug-free congestion relief, flushing your nasal passages with refreshing sealing, and sucking out mucus, germs, and other airborne irritants. Don't live in misery with those pieces. Use Navage so you can reduce your sleep better and feel your best right home. Done. Now, experience the Navage difference yourself. Navage is available at Navage.com or Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, or Aldi. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. It's time to settle up for the inaugural Alabama Sheriff's Association PCA Rodeo May 9th, 11th at the National Female Festival Fairground Bank Plus Arena in Dothan, Alabama. 3 exciting nights of rodeo life from over 50,000 Maryland featuring all 67 county sheriffs and their staff throughout Alabama. This family-friendly event will be live streaming worldwide. Come out and watch past world champions, cowboys and cowboys showcasing their talent in their backyard. Sheriffs, car racing, and bull riding. Tickets are $15 in advance and $20 for the day. Proceeds to benefit the Alabama Sheriff's Foundation and Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches. For more information, check us out at Alabama Sheriff's Association Facebook page or call 334-264-7827. Thursday night is Veterans Appreciation Night. Veterans and active duty military to increase. Come join us May 9th, 10th, and 11th at the National Female Festival Arena. Let's rodeo! Philadelphia, Sean Hannity, Biden O'Hare, Years Live this afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
All right, then. Let's go back to the film and see. Good morning. Who's this? Morning. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Why does it matter? Right, at this point. Why does it matter? Mm-hmm. Well, because everybody knows. Everybody knows. But, I mean, what, what's there to talk about? We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of when. Yeah. He'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, he'll be here tomorrow. Yeah. 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 But I mean, everybody knew. As a matter of fact, I heard a sigh of relief in Montgomery when that news came out. Now the question is who's going to fill? I say why not put the guy that's in charge now making it? Now even if wait a minute, so even if you resign, you still get paid the contract. Well, I think he quoted me. I said police don't predict crime; they respond to it. And I think you're right about that. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Well, of course, but that's what's in your sight. Yeah. Right. That's right, but that's rare, brother. Really? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, right, but right, right. Well, again, I think you have because of your police experience, you have just observed and you have decided that that is a behavior there that is suspicious, and they're right, right, right. But you have to see it. But you have to see it. How about the time you don't see it, which is the majority of them? I can hope the Supreme Court that we cannot hold you responsible for criminality of others at all. Well, you can only prevent that which you see. Yeah, well, that's true. Well, listen, I was given a general summation of the position of policemen, and almost 99.9% of the time, they respond to crime and they don't stop. Now, tell me I'm wrong. Give me a statistic of that. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me what the information says I'm wrong. That's true, they don't. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, they don't take the gun to gun buybacks. That's true. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, you on air. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm. Yeah. As a matter of fact, and since you're a man of God, I did not, I did not compare Trump to Jesus. I compared the situation where so many people coming after you. Not yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. I would too. I mean, and unfortunately, so many people quit because I love Mr. Ramaswamy. I think that guy would have been great. But America still has this 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 attitude, I guess, of people who speak a little bit of an accent, and DeSantis surprised me by dropping out so early. But I guess they felt they saw the handwriting on the wall, but I just didn't want Trump because so much baggage comes with him, and not of his own doing, but it's just that we are focused on things like the stupid law in New York. Okay, so the law they use is never used against anybody. You know, I just, yeah, 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 it was, but yeah, I thought he would too. I thought he would too. But and Ramaswamy, a brilliant young man that came up from nothing and busted his hump, and everybody get mad because the guy's bright. You don't want somebody dumb in the White House? Yeah, come on. But anyway, mhm. Yeah, except the Kennedys don't like a lot of things about him. So, yeah, yeah. If I had to vote for a Democrat, I wouldn't. I would vote for him if I had to do it, but he's not running as a Democrat now, so which is good. There's nobody in this country, as long as the Democrats and Republicans have hold of the House and the Senate, independent will never win. So, yeah, that's true. All right, man. Appreciate your call. Got to take my last break of the hour. It's 9:43 in the morning. Let you guys go to your place. We'll be right back after the messages.
time, but it didn't get there overnight. There were a lot of long days and nights of working just to make ends meet. Good things in life don't always come easy. We can sweat for what we want, and that's sweeter than you. So remember to work hard, and when the opportunity presents itself, you got to take it. Especially if you're talking to you about the United States. Goodbye,
If you manage that, you can Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. With 401k tips and smart saving strategies, you'll feel empowered to own your retirement like you own
Yeah. Everywhere you are, on the radio, online at newsradio1440.com, and on our app. You can also listen on your smart home speaker. News Radio 1440.
And we are back. Getting up really. Wow, 2 minutes to the hour. Really, it's not really having fun. Good morning. Mm-hmm. Because I was stupid and hard-headed. Yeah. 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 Well, I was. They allowed me. Yeah, they gave me a choice. But they allowed me to escape. Well, but again, I haven't heard anything illegal that the guy did. Yeah, it's illegal. It was illegal to steal people's bike. I didn't care at the time because I needed the bike. That was wrong. They do, and I hope that they make the right one in this case, because if every president of the United States comes under this kind of scrutiny, we won't have another one. Nobody's gonna put their life on the table for that. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Yeah. We do. Yeah, you do. You can't stop it if you don't know about it. Well, nobody. Unless he's there, really. Unless he's right. Well, we hope so. We hope so. We would hope so. That would be yeah. 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 Mm. Yeah. No, that's true. All right. Appreciate it. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. I said illegal. I said illegal. Well, can you tell me? No, but can you tell me anything anybody's proven that? I just said, give me one thing that he's done that's been proven to be illegal. Mhm. What did he do? What did he do? Okay. What did he do? Okay, that's right. I'm glad you agree with me. Oh, hey, they screwed Don Siegelman too. They screwed Don Siegelman too. Now they put him good because he was hanging out with Mr. Scroocy. Okay. I don't know if that's true. Yeah. Okay. Right. Hey, appreciate it. When you've been explaining what he actually did with us. Good morning, who's this? Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Again, that's your perspective, but you know, if I thought they were screwing Obama over, I would have something for them too. It doesn't really make it do what I say in Montgomery, Alabama. Yes, I have too. Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, one of the things I said, wait a minute, hold on. One of the things I said when Obama was in office, if my son came up to me and said, I want to be like President Obama, I would not have a problem in the world with that. Obama was educated, seemed to be a good guy, or could give a sentence without interruption. I mean, he was just a smart guy. I don't like his philosophy in the Democratic Party. But as far as him as an individual, I got no problem with my son saying, hey, I want to be like that guy. I know whatsoever. I did say that. I did say that. Yeah. Mhm. They don't care what I'm saying in Montgomery, Alabama. Well, I appreciate that, but yeah. Mhm. Mhm. No, but I may think about if I know I'm going to jail for 15 years without a break. I may think about twice about shooting. You know, so I don't know. Mhm. No, but they are accountable, and I use the word responsible, but they are accountable to us because of it. And that's why we pay them the big dollars. They need to come up with that strategy. If not, we don't need a mayor, we don't need a police chief, we don't need, I mean, they can't come up with a reason, we don't need a house representative, we don't need a house committee, we don't need none of it. If it's all about us just surviving on our own, then let us survive on our own, let us keep our tax money. You know, we just, I got one more, good morning. Yeah, well, he is going to win Alabama. But again, if there's a legitimate third I would probably consider it. If I thought that guy was had a chance to win, even though he's not good. And it's time we break this Democrat Republican thing up. It's time we do that. I don't know why we just don't vote for people because of who they are, not the party they're attached to. If they made the system, and therefore we have to put our bill of rules. Well, I don't care. I'm tired of it. And you, oh, one more thing. You're not a Republican or a Democrat unless you actually belong to the party. And if you don't have a card in your hand that says a member of the Republican Party, then that's whatever it is. You're not one of them. You just vote. One more call. Good morning. All right, then. No, Oh, the people, the people, the people. That's why I'm here. I'm here for the people. I'm real. Well, gotta go. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. Get a chance to sing. Now I've got to, well, I go out. Oh, yeah. Things go in my computer. All right. We'll be back. Have a great day.